Welcome back. Here we are in the losers semi. Optic Gaming versus Optic Nation. Game 1, Sovereign Dom does go to Optic Nation. Big shout out to our sponsors for this event: BenQ, Honey Badger, Squid Grip, Scuff, Game On Snacks, Pro Kits, First Home Mortgage, DX Racer, Console Kings, and of course, Elgato Gaming. Make sure you're using the hashtag Elgato20K here for UMG Dallas. We're getting ready to set up Game 2 S&D, which is going to be Freight, Search, and Destroy. Just getting the team names plugged in now via the console, and we should be getting started here in just a moment.
Yeah, match is ready to go, Maven. You know, Freight, Search, and Destroy, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. I really don't know who I favor. I think in Search and Destroy in general, I would definitely say Optic Nation is definitely going to be the more dominant team. But on Freight, I think gaming, I think if there's a map they wanted to play was going to be Freight versus Optic Nation.
Well, especially, you know, when you have such solid sub players, especially just Scump in general, if he's able to get in behind, and that's why I love to see players like Scump, Aches, you know, the aggressive sub players on this particular game type, when they can get underneath and wrap around or get through via smokes and get into the opposition's buildings, you can reap absolute havoc on the other team.
There's going to be a lot of play for Red. There's going to be a lot of play in Red.
Any game type on Freight. Red control is so imperative.
Oh, yeah. Red is a necessity, but I wonder how many fast pushes we're going to see out of Optic Nation. Optic Nation's all about smoking and just rolling into Red, and, you know, they're going to be able to execute. I'm expecting to see a lot of Killa and Miracles kind of playing with that front Red door and just kind of sneaking in there and just trying to trade. But players are going to be joining here.
And we'll see, you know, historically this is one a lot of times I've seen Clay snipe on. I did a game of Freight S&D with them earlier, and I believe it was Scump that busted it out a couple times. And that's one of the most important things here is kind of mixing it up with that sniper use, trying to get that first blood when they don't expect it. But who are you going to kick off here? It is going to be Nation on the offensive.
Oh, you got to go with
round.
the Search and Destroy self-proclaimed guru, bro.
Best player in the world.
Best player in the world. Woo! So here it goes. We're going to start off on the break, and Killa is going to go ahead and rotate over here. Going to get a look, throws a grenade, and he's actually going to choose to go under. And, double backs, but notice how they're playing very, very slow. They're getting ready to look at this. In comes the Smokey.
Smokes down, but he's about to get flanked. The player's right on top of him. That's Proofy. Great pick. Bomb does not get down. Huge first blood.
Wow.
Going to get a second one there with Clayster. 4-2 advantage right now for Optic Gaming as he pushes in. Able to at least match up with one. Not able to win that second gunfight. 2 kills right now for Proofy. Last alive is Killa in the smoke. Able to pick up the bomb. Will lose that gunfight. Huge first round from Proofy.
That's what you need.
3-0.
That's exactly what you need out of Proofy. Proofy started off very slow in that Sovereign Dom, and now he's finally starting to come to life here. And, you know, we saw what he did at X Games when he basically punched EG in the throat.
Yeah, when he's playing well, when he gets fired up and is going on all cylinders, they just play so much better. And a lot of this event, and just thinking back over the past month or so, it's kind of been a bit of carry mode for Scump and Nadeshot at times. They need to get Proof and Clay going outside of game types like Octane Dom. They got to get going on all of them. So we will watch Proofy here keep on with a hot hand as he's going to be waiting bottom beer here with the bot.
Oh, this is an interesting setup here, man. They're kind of stacking bottom white. There's going to be one guy top white, and then you have a guy in the mid train. So Proofy's going to be watching this far right door. I think they were expecting a little bit more of an aggressive push out of Optic Nation, and there is going to be some gunshots going down. No one's going to die. That's going to be Clayster in it. We're going to switch over here, and he does have an AR. He's going to be pushing up just a little bit. He sees that guy in the back, and he does have to be careful. Throws grenades, manages to stay alive. Down he goes. That's going to be the first flick to Ricky.
Yeah, I mean, almost like a long-distance bait and switch there. You know, you saw that guy back on the B site and does get cleaned up by Ricky. They're trying to break into Red right now. Works on the wall bang, not able to pick that up. Proofy will fall to Miracle. So Scump going to be last alive in this 1v3, similar to what we found Killa in last round, and he will drop as well. Things all tied up here, 1-1.
Yeah, and that's Miracle's having a big round as well. 3-1 now. Embos is going to get your round-ending kill cam. Just great job all doing that. Almost kills Miracles, too. Always good.
Yeah, give him a few bullets there in the back. So 1-1 is the score. Proofy and Miracles really winning the round for their teams. We started off, well, let's see. Let's go. No, not Kill this time. We'll go Bose. You know, Bose had that huge comeback statistically in game 1. Let's see if he can keep an eye on him going through game 2. He's trying to wallbang through Red. Is able to get one hit marker. You saw via Oracle. There's one mid-map. Miracles does clean up the player in Red as well, but will Ricky will drop there to Nadeshot.
Oh, he spots him. That's going to be a big kill. That's going to be 2 members down here. And now it is going to be a 2-on-2 still on board with Embos. Killa is going to be on the opposite side, and he's actually going to be chased down here. And this is a big battle. Killa taking out Proofy, all up to Clay. Clay in a 1-on-1 versus Killa. Oh, man. That's old memories right there.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye here. I'll pull them up on my other screen so we can kind of get a peek on both right now. But just looking at the mini-map, a lot of distance between them. He's wrapped around here, basically back beer. Gonna push in towards white. What, 35 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time to work with here. And both these players, there is never, I know it's not a finals, but the pressure is high right now.
Oh, God, yeah. This is the battle with the green wall, man. And Killa actually is going to get that bomb down, so we're going to go on the person who has to defuse it, which is going to be Clay. You know, Clay's going to have to pick his mind. I think Clayster's thinking he's got to be watching gate, so he's going to push down fire.
Well, he's got the vector
this
as
is
well.
a tougher angle, though.
This is going to be tricky because you can see there in the back you have Killa highlighted. He's going to be laying in wait. Clayster's got plenty of time to work with that. 20 seconds. He's going to make his push in, checking every angle.
Oh, look at that timing.
Oh, no, he should have eyes on him right now, and Clay will drop to Killa. Good
Look
patience there. I think he was holding his breath basically that entire 45 seconds after the plan went down, but good patience there in the back corner. Gets the easy kill on Clay while he's looking the other direction. Advantage 2-1 for Nation.
And the big thing right there was Killa actually missed Clayster going in that first time, and he was just sitting in the back and just rotating back and forth, back and forth. We're going to start on board. We're here with Nadeshot. Normally they're S&D superstar recently, off to a little bit of a slow start. Granted, it's only round 3. He's got plenty of time to turn up.
He very, very rarely has a bad S&D game. Look for him to get it going. It looks like he wants to get it going with the sniper right now. Smoke all across mid. Not going to be able to get a shot through all of that, obviously. He's going to hang tight here. Top white, you can see pretty slow play right now out of Optic Gaming.
Yeah.
Really even push mid-map.
I think they'd be benefiting more if they just went with lightweight classes, maybe smoked and then just rolled. But Embos is going to get the first strike there on Clayster. Nadeshot can't find anyone. There is going to be players right there, and that's going to be another one. Killa's going to get one. Nadeshot spots one. That's going to be a shot, making it 2v2, make it all up to Nadeshot.
Well,
Nadeshot, ooh.
He's at least got that sub because obviously this would be tough to play with the snipe. But the second he hits mid-tracks, he drops to Bose. Bose with the first blood. Bose with the final kill. Big round out of him. Advantage still to Nation.
And that's been the big difference here in this Search and Destroy is that Optic Nation is getting first blood almost every single time, and that's it's not good.
It's difficult to play out of. It absolutely
it's not
is.
Good to play man down.
No, certainly is not. But we will kick things off here. Well, we can make a switch over to the offensive side of stuff to see how they're gonna play this, and it looks like we may see the first attempt underground.
I like this. I really, really like this call, and that's going to be Killa's going to be watching now white. Ricky's going to be trailing in the back. They're going to let Miracles kind of do his own thing. He only has one player in the back of B, so he does have to be a little bit
Who is that
cautious.
playing back B? If we can get him highlighted. Who do we have?
Oh, that was so smart. They actually naded open the gate from front white. Miracles is going to shoot.
I think that's Nadeshot that's actually playing in the back, so he's going to be the one that has to deal with this early aggression. He's going to have 2 to 3 players now across this underground side of the map. He's waiting here right in by the bomb with the gold vector, keeping the L trigger down. Now he knows there's a player out to his right, but again, first blood goes to Nation.
Here we go. They're getting ready to push up. No hit markers there, and they are going to encroach now. He's going to be just watching bottom white. He has no idea they're going to be coming from the side. Here's going to be one player. There's Nadeshot getting one. The other guys have rotated around. Now this is going to be a 2v3. The action all coming from this side of the map. We're going to switch over to Killa. Killa does have one. He's going to be working with his teammate, and now he's going to be cleaned up from the back off the Embos in a one-on-one with Nadeshot. Nadeshot managing to stay alive. Bose versus Nadeshot. And this is for all the bragging rights in the house.
This bomb. He does not have a lot of time to work with it all. He's going to check his corners and then basically have to go immediately for a plant right now. You see Nadeshot rotating over now from Lumber. We'll see if he can get this bomb down.
He's got it.
Get out of dodge. He should be shot in the face momentarily. Nadeshot able to clean that up, get one more on the board here for Optic Gaming. And that really came down to that little engagement we had with Nadeshot sitting there on the B-Dom. He had Scump watching his cross. He actually got the first snipe on the player that got aggressive, allowed for Nadeshot to pick off the second player, and it played out from there. But great job with the sniper there from Scump.
Yeah, if Embos wasn't so weak, he probably would have went and challenged Nadeshot there, and he would have been okay. But really, I mean, he only had one option, and that was try to get that bomb down immediately. So he played it right. Nadeshot just played it a little bit better. We are now going to switch on board here with Clayster, 4 and 5. in the middle. Smokes have gone down. In comes nades. And Optic Nation starting to actually push up just a little bit more on the map here on defense. Clay has no read on anyone. Oh my God.
And yeah, he's laying right opposite
Surprise!
this, and he's going to charge him. And this is the second time. Last time Clay tried to peek that side. Remember, he got bait and switched from the guy back by B side. This time, it's all close up in his face. Claykin does not win that fight on the left side of the map right now when he's on offense. On board here with Scump, 50 seconds left. Looks like they're making a play towards red right now. They should get control. I believe that player up top is going to get flanked, and that is going to be Ricky Proof. He will finally take advantage of that kill.
Yep, here's going to be Killa. Killa in a 1-on-2. Oh, God, he's going to be coming to the left. Killer should be taken out from the side momentarily, and now it's all tied up at 3 apiece. Optic Gaming answering the call of Optic Nation. You can see it in their face, stoic in the reserve.
The timing. Killer was looking at that doorway
I know.
a second earlier before he jumped back, and great timing, though, for Optic Gaming as he pushed out, able to clean that one up. And like you said, all tied up here. As close as game 1 was, it looks like we're going to have a nail-biter here in game 2 as well, Scott.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and start off with Money B, 7-4. Led it in first game, is now leading again, has picked up the bomb. Is he going to go for the wall bang here?
Well, yeah, last time I think his first 2 clips all went
God,
into
oh God,
the red
oh God, oh
barn
God.
here. Who's that to get aggressive on the right? Oh, he's already pushed the whole way through crates. What
Wow,
player
nade
is
shot.
Nade
How fast are you right now?
Well, this is what I talked about. If you can get in behind with the sub, you can be such an absolute nuisance, Scott.
Oh, yeah, that's big. They got Scump out of red 3. And now Nate Shot is going to be coming from behind, has 1. Can he get 2? There's going to be a guy to his right. That's going to be.
Oh, no, that's one you got to get if you're Nade. I like the flank, but he gets outshot there. Miracles answers back as well. We're in a 2v2. Proofy and Clay versus Miracles and Killa. Battle should go down here mid-tracks in just a second. We'll see if Glacier checks his right side. He does. He's able to hop out, get that kill. We're in another 1v1.
Yep, Miracles versus Proofy. And Proofy now going to be pushing up. He has to worry about the bomb. He spotted him. And Miracles, he's going to wait. He's going to play it just a little bit slow. And Proofy's going to push up there, and he's going to take it out.
The gunfight goes to Miracles. The two that started off so hot, 3-0 each of them. What a fight that was.
That was humongous for Miracles. He played it so right. Proofy, if he wins that battle, he has just enough time to get that bomb defusal as well. So Miracles buying just enough time to bait him out here. That is an amazing play.
And Miracles right now, you can see on the 4 streak, he's 9-5, getting it done for his squad. About to enter double digits here, already in the 8th round. We'll see if he can tack up one more. But we are on with offense. Going to be Proofy. He's going to be pushing bottom here. Here you see a player hopping top red. Clay will get the first pick. Finally, Optic Gaming with the first blood, able to take out Ricky.
Now here's going to be Nade Shot. There are players in red. Glaciers going to get the second pick. Now it's going to make it a 4-on-2. There's a player red 3. Please pull out the sniper. Put on for the city, man. He has the guy right there. He spotted him. And he's going to get the hit markers. It just takes the... Ooh.
And just like that, Clay gets the first 2 picks. He actually gets 3.
Nice.
Clay was working on the ace, but Scump
Clay.
will clean it up. Yeah, that was really big for Clay. At first, I was nervous. He got those first 2 kills. Next thing you know, though, it's a 2v2. But Clay and Scump shut it down at round's end. Great job out of Optic Gaming.
Yep, Scump now rounding and kill cam. We're all tied up at 4 apiece. This is going to go to the distance, Maeve.
Yeah, I'm probably going to sweat through my shirt.
Oh, I'm a nervous wreck.
All right, back to Nation on offense. We'll kick it off with Miracles again, who is the best player right now statistically for this side at 9-6. Hasn't yet entered double digits, but looks like he is booking it towards red. Oh, there's a nade under his feet.
Oh, man, this is not good. That's going to basically cancel the entire plan. Ricky's going to be taken out right away. Scump as well. So the trade's there. They're going to push in there. Here comes Miracles. Jump shot. Hits him in the head, and now they're going to be able to push into red. There's going to be 3 people all in here. They are working so well as a unit. Down goes one player. Now Miracle's turn, and he's going to get jumped on it. Proofy with the big 2 kills, all up to Killa. Killa is able to take out Proofy 1-1 versus Nade Shot. He has the bomb. I'll give you guys what you want.
How many 1v1s are we going to have in this series? Is this the 4th 1v1 we've had in 8 rounds? But, yeah, Nade Shot versus Killa. Probably the 2 of the biggest gamers here in Call of Duty. Head-to-head, 35 seconds on the clock. Nade on defense here. Let's see if he can guess right.
I can only imagine what's going through Killa's head right now. I couldn't even begin to fathom it, but Nade Shot realized he's not at B. He scoped around, and now he has to reevaluate his scenario. So this is going to be interesting.
These are arguably our 2 best players in S&D, and the engagement should be coming from his right here. He was peeking left. Killa wins that engagement. And how hard is that? I mean, if you're Nades, you want to play a little bit safer since you're on the defensive side of things?
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's right now 28-28 kill-wise. Yeah.
It is 28-28.
28-28 in the kill
Oh,
department.
sweet God.
Oh, man. So if it comes down to a 1v1 again, well, we're going to jump on board here. Let's see what the Scumper can do. His team needs him here. 5-4. They need to win this round.
And this round's going to control, if they do win, it's going to control also who has offense and defense if a round 11 is needed. But they're playing this one slow. They know how important this round is, not being
Wait
too
for it,
aggressive.
wait for it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he gets the second one.
And Nadeshot is going to look. There is going to be a guy all the way in the back there. He does not know that, though. He's going to get ready to pop out the timing. He spots his head, goes for the jump.
Oh, the jumping hit marker. He's still behind Proofy. Somebody's got to call it out. Proofy's up for the challenge. Leaps off the white, cleans it up. Miracles last alive. Proof and Nadeshot still up.
Miracle's contemplating hiding in the dumpster. The timing to the right and down he goes. We're going to round 11.
Sweet God, and the kills there, it should be advantage Optic Gaming as they had two up at the end
should
there.
be Optic Gaming.
Especially since they won the round without a plan. It's definitely going to be Optic Gaming on the defensive side of things, but that was all Nadeshot at the start. He gets, after he missed that first one, I was scared for him, but he hits the second.
He lunged at that guy. He was like, you know what, this guy is not getting away. I don't care if I break my ankles.
Big plays out of him, and God, you've seen so many clutch plays now from Nade and Killa, two of the best S&D players. And
sweet child of mine.
Here we go.
You go to round 11, and you got to bring out all the tricks. And this is what we're going to be seeing here. That's going to be one. In comes the smoke. In comes a grenade. Into the back. All members of Optic Gaming, they're like, something's afoot. And now they're getting ready to move back here. And now you have Killa coming on a delayed push. This is going to be crazy. I can't see anything.
Big first kill out of Miracles. And they have the plant down. This is worst case scenario right now for Optic Gaming as they are, look how entrenched they are in and around B right now. Nadeshot's got to try and get this first kill. He's going to maybe rotate out and wrap back around here. Clay, though, answers back.
Huge.
3v3, Scott.
Yep, Nade now has, he closes the door. So now this is going to force him. They have 25 seconds. They're going to have to push up. Here comes the engagement. He has one hit marker. He's down. He goes off the proof. He's down. He goes. Optic Nation takes game number 2.
Wow, and that, like I said, they make the, I don't know if you want to call it a great call, a gutsy call, whatever it is. They force underneath. They get an uncontested plant. They also get that first blood. So 4 up, bomb down, worst case scenario for Optic Gaming. And what do you do there? I mean, it's just a terrifying position when they are so entrenched in and around B.
I think the only thing Nade could have done is go out the front door and try to come from behind. But even then, you still have to have that same angle. It's very, very difficult. That is why Killa, that is a very bold strategy to call.
Did you just mix ballsy
I was going to say
bold and bold.
Ballsy call. Yeah, but that is, I can't believe they went 3 underground with a delayed push from Killa. It's not every day you see that.
Well,
What's
for
the next
those
game
of
type
you
here,
at
Nate?
home, 2-0 lead for Nation. The blitz will be Octane. As one of the better game types for Optic Gaming statistically. I mean, I know Nadeshot says he's not the biggest fan of blitz, but when it comes down to it, it is typically one they will close out. That will be coming up in just a second. Optic Gaming has to climb back. Quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere.
Look, all the pieces of the puzzle basically fit perfectly there for Denial in that matchup. That's why they were able to take that game 1. But now looking forward to game 2, we have Search and Destroy on Octane. Let's go ahead, hop into the action.
This is actually Sovereign?
This is Sovereign. Yes. What, did I say something?
Octane?
I said Octane. I'm tired. Sorry. Sovereign, Search and Destroy. I've been doing a lot today.
It's okay.
And, all right, we're going to kick it off here with Replays, who's carrying the bomb for his team. Let's see what they're going to do here. But Zuma off the break is going to get that first blood. That was something that we saw happen quite a bit to Optic Gaming last time, as 2 players are actually going to get taken out there. Proofy and Scump are going to be victims of that one, leaving Clay and Nade alone.
You know, when we had Clayster on our team, we favored this bomb site all the time. And, you know, I thought the A bomb site, you know, has better ways you can go about, you know, taking it down. I mean, you see Denial win the first round right there. But there's multiple ways you can do that going by. You know, you can put an AR all the way in the back and you can nade research, right? Next round you can come out with a sniper back there. You know, you can rush B dumb. You can watch. There's so many different variations of a strategy. You can go on the A bomb site. And we don't see a lot of teams really do. They just do generic B pushes. So right there, Denial able to get around out because a lot of teams don't know how to play defense on that side anymore.
Yeah, I mean, and there's just a lot of the thing about Sovereign that I happen to enjoy too is just, you know, you can do that, right? You see a lot of you can push A. you know, you have that option to do so. And Clayster just moved in there with that shotty right to the body, but he is going to get picked off, though. That's going to be replays there for the connection. Nadeshot, Proofy, Scump. Proofy with the bomb, as a matter of fact. Let's see what he's going to do here. But, you know, that's the thing I love about Sovereign. Again, it's like you could just change up these pushes all the time. Want to get aggressive with a shotgun and push, you know, blue side? You can, right? Like you want to try and maybe run over to A and, you know, try and go for a quick plant there. You can. It's a map that gives you a lot of variety.
Right, you know, I think those are the most exciting maps to watch. I mean, you know, see Proofy, he did not see replays on that bomb. That's a huge kill. You know, a lot of these teams, they pretty much have the same standard bomb carrier as well. So, you know, your replays end and now you have to know the bomb is down where Proofy dropped. And, you know, you can see they're kind of circling around B. They have to know Scump is around there.
Well, Scump has to go huge here. He's going to get some hit markers. 28 seconds on the clock, able to connect with a kill there. But he's not going to be able to follow it up as Denial are going to lock 2 for them. And Optic Gaming not finding much luck. Proofy 0 and 2 right now. Still very early in this game, but those first bloods are not helping them.
No, but you know, we've seen tons of times where, you know, teams will go up 2 or 3, you know, after having momentum on the first map and search and destroy, and then you know what, they start to get a little lackadaisical, a little careless, and that's when you can let the other team come right back in and make a comeback. And did we see a sniper rifle from somebody right now?
I think Zuma had a snipe, so I'm gonna go ahead and
a little snip snap.
Yeah, I want a little snip snapper. You know, I want to give him some love. Yep, he actually has it there. So let's see if he's gonna connect with anything, and he's gonna be creeping around the corner.
Oh, I thought he was gonna blast Saints.
Yeah, I thought so too. But Scump is actually going to get that first blood on Study. That's going to be good for Optic, a good change of pace for them after, you know, they got first blooded a couple times there, especially in that last matchup. But Zuma's not going to be able to connect with that one, as Proofy will be there with that AR. Remington right away. Looking now to see replays and Saints. Oh, that's Cookies. Replay's going to pick that one up. Now that's going to make it 2 to 3 here. And looking to see what's going to happen. No, now replays by his lonesome. Let's see what he could do.
Yeah, and you know, when Zuma was in green with that sniper rifle, that's definitely not gun
right
poking out a little bit. That's not the position I would have liked to see a sniper be there. You know, you're going to look back research. You have such a better vantage point from all the way back Green Street.
Ooh, look at this play here. Never mind. He will get picked off by Scumpy, and that is going to lead to Optic Gaming putting one on the board, and a sigh of relief indeed as Scumpy finds him right away. Brilliant. Brilliant play out of them. Just locked him down immediately.
That's all you need is get one on the board, man. Once you get that first one on the board, it changes everything.
They were able to just, it felt like that round, you know, like immediately you just saw it go in favor of Optic. I mean, Replays was already in a pickle there. And if he would have been able to get away scot-free going into, you know, research, he may have been able to make something happen. Maybe been able to do something, maybe. But that's, of course, you know, seeing what could have been, of course. But what did happen was that Optic Gaming pulled off that victory. And now into round 4. They're currently down by 1 round. Zuma is going to get that first blood, though. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Clayster was the victim of first blood. Proofy ended up getting picked off second. There is going to be a player actually right downstairs, and Replays goes for the challenge. His teammate was there as well. Study is going to get taken out. Nadeshot's going to pick off Zuma. That's going to make it into a 2v2. Replays, though. Oh, and he's going to get knifed by Scumpy. And that is going to lead to a tied game, 2-2. Optic feeling the energy again.
I mean, you know, Denial was up in a 4v2 situation right there. And, you know, Zuma just pushed way too much, and just got way too over-aggressive after getting those first 2 kills.
Yeah.
No, and I mean, those last 2, I mean, were phenomenal from Nade and Scump.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant plays. Again, I'm using that word a lot because that's what we're seeing here, guys. Just well-executed strategies out of the gate now. And what is this from Replays?
I believe that's is that a KSG? I believe it's a shotgun.
Let's see what he has. I mean, he does have a shotgun. And he has the TAC-12, but he's getting challenged right away. That TAC-12 should be shooting pretty quick, if I'm correct. So we'll see how this works out.
I believe it's an auto shotty, I think.
All right, so the Nadeshot is going to draw first blood, though, as Replays is just going to be hanging out. Let's see how much he could see of him. Proofy can barely see him there. Not the case at all.
I don't know if he can see him at all.
Out of the,
not really.
And there he is, gotten identified there. Shot's going to come through. He has to be careful about that one. Oh, and there you have it. So that will be, I think they're just going to let that one go.
Yeah,
okay. They have to put their hands up and alert the ref that they can't do it. So that
did not happen. So
that did not happen.
Yeah. What I'm going to be looking forward for Denial, right? So you've seen Optic on offense. They stack 4 at B, right? They have nobody watching Green Street. does Denial pick up on this and, just send one guy straight down Green Street? And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to send a guy research, and he's just going to play super aggressive on that side. And they really like that call out of Denial.
Yeah, well, let's see.
I'm actually kind of shocked they picked up on that.
Yeah, well, it's all about how he pushes. That's going to be Saints here. So looking around as he's waiting it out, and he knows that he's going to be dealing with a two. Oh, and he's going to find one. I thought he was going to be able to pick off the double there, but that's not going to be the case. Now 1v3 here, as Saints is going to be dealing with Scump, who's currently 7-3, Clayster 5-5, and of course Nadeshot, who has clutched up numerous times. But it's going to be Scump who finds the final kill, nets himself his 8th, and that will be a big round for Optic Gaming there, as they are going to tie things up 3-3.
I mean, 3-3, we got ourselves a game going.
Oh, we've had ourselves a game since Jump Street, brother.
Mean, it looked like Denial, at those first 2 rounds, it looked like they were really just going to build on that momentum. Optic was able to win that 2v4 scenario, and that changed this whole game up.
All right, well, Replays now back again, playing that objective, which is what you would expect, and look at this push here. This could work out rather well for them, depending on what they do out the break and who's meeting them over at A, but it seems like shots have gone down already. No one has drawn first blood just yet, though, which, of course, Optic Gaming has fallen to numerous times in that last Search and Destroy matchup that they had, but Zuma here, he's actually going to get that pick on Proofy, so that's going to be a huge gain for them. But let's see how all this unfolds as Replays looking to push up. Scump is going to even things up against Zuma as he gets a little bit too reckless in the middle, and that's going to be his bane there. But looking at what Replays wants to do, he's jumping back and forth, waiting to see if anyone's going to challenge. But as well, remember, Study, can't forget about him, and he finds a connection there on Nadeshot, making it 3-2 here. And let's see, go back over to Replays. Has he made a decision yet?
He really is kind of hesitating because he knew Scump was bottom, and he came up B-Dom and killed Zuma.
Study gets that pick.
So they don't know if Scump is behind them. They really didn't know where he was, and he had to hear him fall. So, Scump should be able to pick up a kill right here.
He lost him.
Lost him, yeah.
He lost him right away. And what are they going to do here? They got to make a decision, and it won't matter because Replays is going to get the pick there. He was hunting for such a long time, and he finally found something. Replays taking out Scump right by the bomb site. That's going to net them their 4th here. 2 left, and they could potentially go up in this series 2-0 against Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and I mean, that would not be good for Optic Gaming right there. But you see what the presence of just one player behind your team on Search and Destroy does. Scump, they thought he was behind from B-Dom. They probably thought he pushed all the way to, where the A flag is on Dom. And it just changed their whole game. You have to search for that one player because, I mean, if you don't take him out, he's just going to pick you up one by one.
Yep, and Clayster actually ran in there and ended up paying the ultimate price there against Replays as he gets picked off. Proofy will find one player as well, and that will be Replay, so that will even it all here, making it 3-3 in the count right now. No one making any moves. Furthest up player is Scump, playing a little bit more of that point position, though, right by War Room. Looking to see if anyone challenges, but here's the thing. They're waiting for them to make that mistake.
Yeah, as you were saying that, Golden Boy, I was going to say, here's the problem from Optic's strategy right now. It's pretty much perfectly countered by now. Optic was probably waiting and baiting them out. They knew Denial was playing at a faster pace. And you see Proofy with the bomb sitting. Oh, Scump almost pulls off those insane shots, but
wow.
Proofy was sitting all the way back with a bomb with an AR, Golden Boy.
Oh, look at the flank. Look at the flank. Nadeshot has no idea. This could be very bad here. Nade's going to creep up. He's going to get picked off by Zuma. Jumping over to him here, and he's not going to be able to lock that one down. Let's go ahead and jump over to Proofy here as he's going to be dealing with a 1v2. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Proofy knowing that he can do this here. Obviously, if a player can do it, it is Proofy. He is going to find one player. Study making it a 1v1. Bomb, of course, is in his hands. The game in his hands. What can he do here as he makes his way up? Smart play out of Proof, though, as he should be able to get this one. Now, as we jump over on the other side to Saint to see what he is going to do. Okay, so he's looking around here. Proofy, on the other hand, circling around. Oh, he turned around at the most inopportune moment. Saint may have seen him here, and that's going to do it. Saint is going to get the 5th round win here for his team, Denial, and that will be a huge victory for them. They're 1 round away from locking this game 2 up and the series at 2-0. That will be huge for them.
And, we may look back on that round, and that is kind of the round which kind of determines this whole series, right? I mean, Proof is able to pull that off in the 1v3 scenario, I believe he was in.
Yeah, no, it was more 1v2.
It was a 1v2.
Yeah.
If anything, he picked up that 3rd kill, I
Even
guess.
Then, though,
right. But if he's able to pull that off, I mean, that is a huge demoralizer for Denial. I mean, if Optic were to pull that round,
it stops all their momentum.
Yeah, I mean, that squashes all their momentum right there.
All right, well, let's see what Replays and the crew is going to do here. Nadeshot's going to be the victim of first blood yet again. And not necessarily Nadeshot being the victim every time here, but Optic Gaming can't quite seem to stay alive here. And look at what they're doing. A fast plant on A immediately. I love this play. Knowing that they have numbers, they should theoretically be able to win this one, but Scump is going to come out big there as we jump over to the Ginger Ninja. He's currently sitting, dealing with this 1v3. He can't quite stay alive, though. Shots going through. Scump can't do it, as Denial will take game number 2 in this best of 5, as we will have Blitz coming up next. Denial is feeling really good. Smiles abound for the team.
Yeah, I mean, when I talked to Denial before this series started, I kind of went through the maps, and I was like, what do you guys think of the draw of the maps? Obviously, map rotation is picked by Game here at UMG Dallas. I know they were like, we feel really good about these maps. There are maps that they thought were suited for their play style, and, that one kind of shocked me a bit. I would have said Optic was going to take that one.
I actually would have said the same. I think I said that going to the break. I said, I am very confident that Optic would take this one.
I could have saw, the first respawn, Optic hasn't played since pretty much early this morning. They've had one of the first matches of the day.
Well, I mean, Denial hasn't played since yesterday.
That's actually a very good point as well. And I think, I could have saw them dropping that first respawn. We see that from a lot of teams. They come out and they don't have that fire and that juice on that first map.
Yeah.
Then you get the blood going. And, to lose a map like that I would have probably picked them pretty heavily favored to win. I mean, that's putting a lot of pressure on this Warhawk Blitz.
That's right. Well, guys, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, it is going to be Game 3. Can Denial 3-0 Optic Gaming sending them to the losers bracket, or will Optic Gaming answer back and force a Game 4? Find out after this.